Hi everyone, welcome to Zainat's demo of the Kerala State Counselling NEET PG 2025 for the state quota seats. The notification came up yesterday and today the application form filling has started. Kerala has a single state counselling for both the government institutes, so 50% of government institute seats, and all the private institute seats of Kerala are also under this Kerala State Counselling. You also have NRI seats within the private institutes. Kerala is a closed state. Kerala does not allow candidates outside Kerala. Basically, on an all India basis, you do not have any seats. We'll have a detailed demo here so that once you go through the demo, you will be clear about every field. If you want to skip the portions that which are not relevant for you, please skip and then move ahead. But we will be explaining every field and it will be in detail. The important dates till 22nd September 4 p.m. Kerala is allowing registration. So post that only you will have your merit list etc. and the choice filling will start. So we are expecting a choice filling or all India counselling start towards the end of the month only, possibly. That is the timeline that we are looking at. Important dates, Kerala, important website links will be available in the description itself. You can have a look at it. You can directly go to CE Kerala or directly go to PGM online portal and then start with the registration process. Who is eligible for Kerala state quota? Any candidate who is an Indian citizen with an MBBS degree of Kerala, Indian citizen of Kerala origin, any state MBBS is eligible. So any state MBBS, you are a foreign medical graduate, Kerala MBBS graduate, but you are of Kerala origin. Kerala origin is defined as anybody who is born in Kerala or whose parents were born in Kerala. You will have to give the certificates for that. We'll let you know what the certificates are as we move on to the upload certificates part 2. We have already done an we'll be doing an info guide on Kerala that will also be up soon. You will be able to get information from that too in detail. Second category of candidates, let us say you are not a Keralite candidate, you are not an origin of Kerala, but you have done your MBBS from Kerala. I am from Karnataka. I have done my MBBS in Kerala. In a Kerala institute, I have done MBBS. Then you are still eligible for Kerala State Counselling. The application fee is rupees 1,000 for general quota. When we say general quota, that is the seats other than the service quota, not general category candidates. General quota is all the seats that are available under Kerala State Counselling, which might be NRI, which might be your regular seats of private and government institutes. That for that you have to pay an application fee of 1,000. If you are an ST candidate, it will be rupees 500. For service quota, if you belong to the service government service of Kerala and you are eligible for service quota of Kerala, then you will have to pay an application fee of 1,000. If you are applying for both general and service quota, who will apply? Service quota candidates can only apply. You will pay 2,000 rupees. And where do you go? You go into this particular link. It will automatically take you to this page. Here you will start with registration. Kerala calls it application form filling, and then later during the counselling you will do an option registration. Right now you will start with a basic registration and then log in for uploading your certificates. Once you click on registration, it will give you these points. Have a look at these points. The steps are also clearly mentioned. You can have a look at these. The final end output is printing the acknowledgement page after payment of the entire fee and uploading of images. Note that unlike some other counsellings, Kerala will ask you to pay the application fee first, and only then you will be uploading your image and certificates and finally submitting it. After payment, you have a work to do. So please ensure that just don't pay and think that it is complete. Declarations you have to check. All the declarations you can check. One major thing is your email ID and mobile number. You can use your own email ID and mobile number. Need not be the same as that you gave during the NB application form filling. In case you have your don't have your own email ID and mobile number, you have lost your earlier email ID and mobile number in NB, please use a new one. But whatever you give over here, please ensure that that email ID and mobile number is available with you, because all OTPs will come into that number. You take all the original certificates and signature etc. We'll explain in the video. Then you start your entire process. Once you click on proceed for registration, you will have this. This is like a verification. You will have to give the right NEET PG roll number, date of birth, and your NEET rank. If all these match, only then it will allow you to the next page. This will be in your scorecard, on your admit card, or in your admit card you need to enter the right details. Once you go ahead and register with some details, somebody else's details, you will not be able to get back, but it will always check and validate. So no need to be troubled about that. Enter the access code and then click on next. If you are not providing right details, it will give you this message. Note that if this is giving this message, don't blame the system. You are making a mistake. So ensure that you enter the exact roll number, date of birth, and NEET rank as in your NEET PG scorecard or NEET PG admit card. Once you enter the right NEET PG admit card and score, you can click on I have verified this and click on confirm. Once you do that, it will show you the details all your details, and also your score will be added, which will be confirmation. You click on this and then click on confirm and then move ahead. Once you still want to go back, you can go back to previous and edit your data, or you can confirm. Once you confirm, no changes will be permitted. For this roll number, it is you're getting registered, you will register. You go into the next page, your name and date of birth are displayed. You will have enter your mobile number and confirm mobile number. If you are clicking on that, it will clearly give you indications on what needs to be done. There will be a hover message which will clearly tell you what needs to be done. You enter your mobile number 10 digit without using 0, +91, etc. Retype that. Enter your email address. It should be a valid email address. Don't give somebody else's email address, your or your parents' email address which is accessible. Enter your password. The combination of 8 characters, something like Zainad at 123 would work with a capital Z. And even without a capital Z it might work. Check that and then enter your access code and go on to register. Registration confirmation is asked. Here what do you need to check? Whether my mobile number and email address is right. Because you have entered it twice, no, that confirmation need to be taken. You can click on confirm. Still it will ask you give you an OTP. After confirmation, you click on OK, it will send you an OTP. You will receive your OTP and with a reference ID. This is the reference ID, but your OTP will be over here. It will be a 6-digit OTP, or maybe it will be a 6-digit OTP. You can enter that and click on submit. That is the end of your first step of registration. Here you will get an application number. Save this application number. That will be useful. That will be helpful, because everything from your merit list later will be showing this application number. You call up CEE, they will ask you your application number. First step is complete. Now you will get your application filled, application fee payment, and upload images and go to the acknowledgement page. Now second stage is application. How do you fill your application? Multiple sections are there. We'll take you section by section. First section is the basic details. These two fields, these two set of fields that you are showing, that is the first section. We'll go through one by one. First, you start with the quota that you are interested in, general, service, or general and service. Only service candidates, Government Service of Kerala, will be eligible for service quota in this general and service quota. So depending upon what you choose, it will be either 1000 or 2000 rupees for service candidates. If you are not a service candidate, you will choose general quota only. For service alone, medical education service, health service, insurance medical service will pop up. So let us say you select general quota, this will be blank. Obviously, you're not in service, you don't need to select that. If you select service quota only or general and service quota, you will have to select whether you belong to medical education service, health services quota, or insurance medical services quota. So after selection of that, you will go on to the basic details. You select your gender and your nationality. Nationality will give you two options, Indian and overseas citizen of India, or PIO. If you are NRI, select Indian over here. You are still an Indian citizen. You are an NRI status, but you still have an Indian citizen. Only those who are not Indian passport holders, other state passport, other country passport holders, but you have got an OCI card, you were an Indian citizen earlier, your parents were Indian citizens, then you choose India. This is your nationality, not your sponsor's nationality. It is your nationality. I am an Indian. I might be sponsored by an NRI later. So choose your nationality or not your sponsor's nationality. You might be eligible to apply for NRI even if you select Indian over here and be sponsored by an OCI candidate. Clear? OCI person. Clear? Next you select, if you select nativity as Indian, you will have these three options. Even if you select OCI, you will have these three options. If you select Indian and then select Keralite here, what are the options we had? Keralite, non-Keralite and others, right? Non-Keralites are eligible only if you obtained MBBS degree from Kerala. If you select Indian and Keralite, it will clearly say select the appropriate certificates according to your nativity status. If you select Keralite, the certificates will show up later. Appropriate certificates need to be uploaded to show that you are of Keralite origin. This might be SSLC, passport with your place of birth as Kerala, etc. So those we will go for later. If you select Indian and non-Keralite, then you will not have to select you will not have to produce any certificate other than your MBBS degree. Clear? If you select Indian and say others, instead of non-Keralite, I am selecting others here, you are not eligible for general quota. If you select general quota, you should be either any one of these, Indian Keralite or Indian non-Keralite, or OCA Keralite and OCA non-Keralite. Only service quota candidates are eligible. If you don't do if you are a service candidate, you did not do MBBS from Kerala, not of Kerala origin, you are still eligible because you are a service candidate. Only they can select others over here and be eligible. we move on. If I select OCI, then again the nativity can be Keralite, the nativity can be non-Keralite, but if you select others, you will not be eligible. So whoever is selecting general quota will select either Keralite or non-Keralite there. Otherwise, only for service quota. Father and mother's name, enter your father's and mother's name. This need not necessarily exactly be in your NBA scorecard. It is fine if you enter something else, but we would suggest you to enter exactly as in your NBA scorecard. Then select a name of guardian or relationship with guardian if applicable. Select the district of father and the district of mother. This is the native district. Once you do that, click on save and proceed. Now next we go on to the communication details. We are not going to spend much time on it. If you are going to select alternative mobile number, enter the alternative mobile number. If not to, it is fine. It is not a mandatory field. Permanent address is mandatory. Enter all the details over here and then select the state and the district. We also have the communication address next. You'll have to enter that again. If it is the same as the permanent address, click this checkbox. It will populate automatically and you can save and proceed. If it is different, you can save it differently. No communication comes to your communication address. No communication comes to your permanent address. Nobody sends any mail or a letter to that address. Everything is online. OTP to your email or mobile number. So don't need to worry about what these addresses are. You don't need to worry about the fact that you're staying in Delhi. Did your MBBS in Delhi, but you are born in Kerala. You are still eligible. Your addresses might be different, but you are still eligible because you are born in Kerala. This is not eligibility. Your address is not eligibility. Full screenshot of academic details is what we will see. Next, you are going to do this, enter the academic details. This is what you will enter. This is all the fields over here. We'll go through one by one. Total marks obtained by total marks in your MBBS. Entire MBBS put together is what you will enter over here. Month and year of passing of MBBS. You might have written your exam in December and you would have passed in the next year, February. Any one is fine. Your exam date, last date, or your pass date, whenever you got your degree is fine. It is fine. You just need to take your degree certificate and mark sheets. Any one of them will have the right number. Register number. Please enter the register number. This is the medical council. This is the register number of your MBBS degree certificate. Please enter that. This is the register number. It will be there in your hall ticket or in your mark sheet or in your degree certificate. Any number is fine. If you have more than one register and roll number, enter any one, that is fine. Name of the college and university you can enter. Name of the university you can enter. CRRI date, the date of completion of internship you will have to enter, and the medical council registration number if you have already registered. Enter this. You would have already registered. It need not necessarily be a Kerala Medical Council registration. It can be any state medical council registration. Go on to the communal reservation part. This is the communal reservation page. Let us say you have selected nativity as Keralite in basic details. Only then you will be able to select the community. If you have selected nativity as non-Keralite, you will see this. It will be disabled. You will not be able to select because non-Keralites are eligible only for SM category seats, state merit category or general merit category seats. If you have selected communal Keralite, then you will select the community eligible for reservation. Usually your parents belong to the same community, you don't have a confusion, then you will select the right community over here and then go ahead. If your parents belong to two different communities, one might belong to SC/ST and another might belong to SC/BC. If they belong to two different communities, one might belong to, both of them might be SC/BC, but one might belong to one community and another might belong to another community within SC/BC. You have different reservations for that. You can claim any one of these. Basis the certificates that you have, you will have to produce the right certificates, but select the community you are opting for here. And after that, select the community of the father and the community of the mother here. And once it is done, if it is the same, no problem. If it is different, then you can select a different community. For instance, in this case, this candidate has the community of the father as this and mother as this. This is an ST category. This is a general category. The candidate can select general or even select this community and produce a certificate to that extent. If it is a child of intercaste marriage, it automatically becomes yes when both communities are different. So these certificates, if you have any doubts, you can always call us. If you are a subscriber, we will be able to help you out with complete information, even on fee concession, etc. If there is some confusion, you can always call us as a subscriber. Full screen. Next, we look at the special reservation on other quota screenshots. This is what is the screenshot. This is what is the page for full reservation. The special reservation and the other quotas, that minority quotas and other quotas. If you are claiming reservation under ex-serviceman, one seat is available for ex-serviceman, not dependent of ex-serviceman. Ex-serviceman, you have been a serviceman, you have been released from the military, you have quit, then you are an ex-serviceman, then you can select yes over here. Then you can select ex-serviceman candidate. If you are dependent of Jawan killed in action, then you can select dependent of Jawan killed in action. If you are a dependent of ex-serviceman, then you can select that. There are 2 seats, one each for ex-serviceman and one for ex-serviceman and one for dependent of Jawan killed in action. If there is no dependent of Jawan killed in action, that seat goes to dependent of ex-serviceman. If you don't belong to any of these, select not applicable. If you are claiming concession as dependent of fisherman, inmate of Sri Chitra or nearby or juvenile homes, then select yes over here, otherwise no. If you are claiming PWD, select yes, otherwise no. You have to upload a medical certificate is what is mentioned, but you might be able to upload a right with disability certificate this year, and there is a different process this year. You can also check that with CE. Next is the minority quota. If you are applying for minority category, then please apply. Muslims and Christian minority candidates are eligible for Muslim minority and Christian minority seats in private institutes and medical colleges. Your reservation under SCBC, like Latin Catholic, backward Christians, Muslims, MU category, all this is different. That will be in any medical college, not minority medical college. Government too will have that reservation. That is only for non-creamy layer. This is for anyone who is a Christian minority or Muslim minority in colleges like Believers, in colleges like Pushpagiri, in colleges like Azizia, Travancore, where there is Muslim and Christian minority reservation. You have to be a Kerala candidate to avail this reservation. Don't miss that out. You have to be a Keralite, only then this will show up. Otherwise, it will not be showing up, it will be disabled. Now, next we go on to the last part, which is whether you want to be considered for NRI quota. Anyone who is an Indian or an OCI can be considered for NRI quota. Keralite, non-Keralite is not an issue. So, common for all candidates, you can apply for NRI seats. Yes, you can go ahead. That is it. There, I am getting sponsored by NRI. You will still select Indian only if you are an Indian citizen. Your sponsor will be NRI. You can come back and click NRI over here and then submit the relevant certificates. Now, we go on to the preview application form. You go through the entire application form, every detail by detail, go through the preview and then check on I declare that all the prospectus clauses I have understood, all the information is true, and then save and finalize. You will not be able to go back. Even section by section there is difficulty. So please ensure that every section you clearly check everything and then go back. Here you can edit previous data, but beyond this you will not be able to do that. Save and finalize, and we go into the application fee part. At this stage, no going back. Kerala gives you allotment, verification memos. Like they will verify your certificate, then they will allow you to edit. But Kerala does not have an automatic editing possibility on your application form. So if you submit and go to this stage, unless you represent in CE, go there and somehow get it done, automatically they have not given it last year. So if you miss out on NRI, Christian minority, you miss out on your category, you enter your marks wrong, then you might not be able to go back. So this is the stage where you have to check everything and confirm. Now you go on to making the payment. You will have online payment. We are not sure if this e-challan still exists. Nobody uses it because anyways you can pay the amount through UPI. You go to online payment and then proceed to pay. Do not press the back button while payment. Obviously we know that, and read through all these on communication failures. You go in, you will have multiple options over here. You proceed to pay, you will have these options. This is a payment gateway. Credit cards and net banking are available. You go in, you will have credit cards, net banking with HDFC, ICICI, Kotak, etc. You can go ahead and select any net banking, or you can enter your credit card or debit card and then make the payment. This is a screenshot of HDFC credit card that we used. No numbers are there, so you can go ahead and make the payment, and then you will get a transaction successful message. Is the application form complete? No. You can go back to the home page and then you will still have to upload your photo and signature and have a final acknowledgement. Uploading images and certificates are still pending, so you go ahead and upload your image and certificates. Photograph and signature you can upload. Photograph formats are given. Pixels are different. It is still accepting in some cases, but if it is not different, please size it up to the exact pixels. Size it is definitely checking. Pixels, slight difference it is accepting, but please don't go by it. If you already have your photograph on NEET PG, take it and upload it. If it is different or if it is not accepting, try out the right pixel size. Just cut it down to, with a paint it is fine. MS Paint itself will give you that option, or go for an online tool. Both are JPG and files. You'll have to upload your photograph and signature, and then once you finish upload, you will be able to check on this boxes and then go ahead and finish upload image. Click on OK, and then now we will have the certificates. These are all the certificates that are available. This is the long list. Some you might have, some you might not have. We'll start with how to upload. You can click on choose file here. File size should be between 10 KB and 500 KB and should be in PDF format for all the certificates. And once you upload, you will have a remove and view button. View, you click on it, check every certificate. Usually there will be a lot of candidates who will exchange these certificates, income certificate instead of ex-servicemen. One by one, when they upload, they will upload something else. So check everything. And then if you want to remove it and re-upload. That is possible. What are the certificates that are required? We would have already done an info guide by the time this reaches you. If not to, you go through this and then complete the registration demo. For everyone, nationality proof is required, date of birth is required, and proof of nativity is required. We will go through the certificates what are required for nationality proof later. This is for everyone. So get ready for these certificates. If you are clear light, then you might have non-creamy layer, intercaste, income certificate, ex-servicemen or certificates. This depends upon whether you have selected yes or no for this, what category you have selected. Minority certificate will also be only for care lights. For NRI candidates, you will have all these certificates. Note that overseas employment certificate is required only if your job is not mentioned in your passport and usually in your visa. If it is not mentioned, then you need an overseas employment certificate. This should be attested by the embassy. You need your sponsorship certificate. This is a sworn affidavit, and you need proof for Indian citizen or OCA or PAO, a rental bill from that particular place, whoever is the sponsor, or any such confirmation that that person is OCA. OCAs, you can give your OCA card here. Relationship certificate needs to be taken from the Tahsildar. This is for NRI candidates. So we will go through what are the certificates that can be uploaded one by one. Proof for nationality, passport, birth certificate, election ID, voter ID is fine. Date of birth, birth certificate or SSLC or passport of the candidate. If date of birth is not there, that is fine. Care light, you can upload your birth certificate or SSLC or passport of the candidate. If that has your father's or mother's name, then that is fine. If they are born in Kerala, you are not born in Kerala, that is fine. Any relationship certificate otherwise showing that this particular person, the relationship between you and your father is required if you are going with your father's birth location as Kerala. Proof for nativity is done. This is only for those candidates who choose Kerala. If you are not a Keralite but MBBS, you will only have to enter your MBBS certificate. Non-creamy layer certificate, intercaste marriage certificate, income certificate you can upload. Income certificate is for annexure 2 candidates. Ex-serviceman certificate, you have to upload your ex-serviceman certificate depending upon which category you belong to. If you are an ex-serviceman, a military release certificate might be required. If you are a dependent, then possibly a certificate from the Sainik Center might be required. That you can upload. For candidates who are claiming fee concession, being children of fishermen, inmates of Sri Chitra home or Nirbhaya home, etc., you will have to upload the relevant certificates over there. Relevant certificates from those respective authorities. Minority certificate, you will have to get it from the Tahsildar's office. If you are a Muslim minority candidate or a Christian minority candidate, if it is already there in your NCL certificate, that is sufficient. But you can get a separate minority certificate, very easy. Get it the certificate from the right authority and upload it. Relationship certificate, like we said, overseas employment certificate, this is required only if your job is not mentioned in your visa, otherwise input your visa itself. Stamped passport and visa attested by embassy is required. This is a requirement. You don't produce the originals, you produce copies. There is it is also mentioned that if you don't have the validity of visa till the end of the admission process, there is a separate requirement for that. Please ensure that that declaration is also given. A sworn affidavit of 200 rupees. It can be taken from an Indian stamp paper, or you can take it from a notary abroad too if your sponsor is not in India. This format, if you want, we can share it. If you are a subscriber, you can just mail us, we'll share it. The sponsor should be an Indian citizen of overseas citizen or PIO. Upload the relevant certificate for this for proof that that person is an Indian citizen, etc. Before moving ahead, please check every certificate and then say okay. Later, if there is an issue with the certificate, they'll give you time to re-upload your certificates, but they may not allow you to edit the application form. That is an issue with Kerala. So please ensure that editing part is done earlier itself. Certificates also recheck so that there are no issues, or keep checking daily on a memo or login regularly after uploading your certificates to see if there is a memo. They will give you a time and notification to correct your deficiencies, rectify your deficiencies. This is the final application page. After you complete everything, you will see this page. You will see an acknowledgement page, and view. You can also view your uploaded certificates over here. There you can also check whether it is right or not if they after they verify. This is the page, acknowledgement page, that you'll see. This is the final part of the entire thing. Print your acknowledgement page and keep it with you. You still have something to do. You've uploaded your certificates, but some of the certificates over here, you might still have to get it from the Sainik office, correct? So here, at any point in time, even before uploading, you will see this download proformas. Where did I get my ex-serviceman certificate from? The dependent of ex-serviceman certificate from the Zilla Sainik office. But you have to download this proforma over here for ex-serviceman or dependent on Jawan. Based on what you have, click it and then take it to the Sainik center. Your application number will be there and they will sign and seal it and give it to you. That format you have to get. Very clear? So some of these certificates will be exactly taken from here and taken to the authority. Other certificates like non-creamy layered certificates will not have your application number. You have to take it earlier itself. Some, after applying over here, print out the certificate, take it and get it signed from the respective authority. So that is the entire thing on Kerala. One last thing that we missed out, EWS certificate in Kerala is two things that we missed out. We'll just quickly tell you. EWS certificate in Kerala is separate from the there is a state EWS, there is a central EWS. So central EWS norms are different, state EWS format is different. It is there in the prospectus. Please take the state EWS format for Kerala State Counselling. OBC, central OBC NCL is different. SCBC non-creamy layer certificate is different. The format is available in the prospectus. Please use the format available in the prospectus, and it should clearly say for state educational purposes, not employment purposes. State educational purposes, check that before applying. Many candidates make a mistake here, so that is why we are checking this. You can always call CE on the helpline number. If you are a subscriber, you can also call us. We will be able to help you out with all the queries, including the rules, regulations of Kerala State Counselling, ensuring that you have a smooth counselling process and all the data and inputs and required for analysis for the state of Kerala. All the best. Do well. Thank you.